Hello ladies and gents, it's time for the Monday Q&A. First question from Amy, who asks, what should you prioritise, calories or macros? Now, good question, because calories are macros, so calories are made up of protein, carbs and fats. And I would argue that first and foremost you need to get your calorie range in check, because you might have the perfect amount of protein, let's say, but if your total calories are too high, you won't lose weight. So get calories sorted first, and for the majority of people, with the calories in check, then whether it's muscle gain or fat loss, that's gonna dictate how successful you are. Now, once you've been tracking calories for a while and you're comfortable doing that, then start to look at what those calories are made up of. So for me, it'll be calories first. Second port of call would be protein. Are you getting enough? Then, if you must, and again, most people I think don't need to worry about it, but if you've got calories in check, protein in check, then look at carb to fat ratio. So let's say maybe you're training a bit more or training with greater intensity, you maybe go higher carb. If not, maybe you go lower fat, but higher fat, sorry. But again, calories first, protein second, and then I would just let the rest fall where they may. Second question, Tanya. Snack damage limitations. So right, Tanya put a picture of a few cheeky snacks that I'm assuming were on the menu. So there was, I'll put them into good and bad. So there was pork pies on there, bad, and there's also chicken sausages, good. Now, on the surface of it, you know, is there a great deal of difference? My argument for why like chicken sausages would be better is you can eat a greater volume of food, so you're more likely to feel full up afterwards, and hopefully that stops any further snacking. Now pork pie, you know, not so big, but you have one of them, I don't even know how much it is. I know it's an absolute shit load of fat though, so the calories will be high, and you can eat that in a couple of bites and then it's on what's next. So yeah, avoid pork pies. And other suggestions for snacking, or again, think volume. So what food can you eat where there's quite a lot of it for fewer calories? So my two favourites would probably be something like, more savoury, it'd be something like popcorn, because you can have a whole bowl of that for like sort of maybe 100, 150 calories. It feels like you're eating a lot of food. If you're more of a sweet tooth, sugar-free jelly, cannot be beaten. Big bowl of sugar-free jelly, outrageous. And the last question this week is from Nat, who asks, when you're training, you're feeling a bit under weather. Let me start again. Training when you're a bit under the weather, or generally knackered from life, is it better to push through or give yourself a break? So, you know, should you train when you're not feeling well, basically? Instinctively, I would say, if you're ill, if you're genuinely ill, not well, then skip the gym, or you know, maybe just go along and have a stretch, that sort of thing. Now, if it's just maybe you've had a rough night's sleep and you've just, you know, you wake up and you feel a bit tired, in that case, maybe I'll push through. But I think if it's illness, I just avoid going to the gym, because also you end up making a lot of other gym members sick as well, and it doesn't go down too well. It's like gym etiquette. But if you're just feeling a little bit run down, then I'll be tempted to push through. If you're constantly run down, that's probably your body telling you you need a break, so maybe you back off then. But for the odd session, you can get away with it. If it's a prolonged illness or you're feeling knackered for, you know, like 3, 4, 5 days in a row, then back off. I hope those answers were helpful. Any follow-up questions, stick them in the box below. Share this, help me out. Any further questions, yeah, fire away and I'm happy to help. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Bye-bye.